Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, kindly subscribe. Hit on the subscribe button. Is it on this side or this? This is a selfie, so this side. Yeah, so if you're new to this channel, just click on the subscribe button and watch my previous videos. If you've been watching my videos without subscribing, just subscribe. It's free of charge, and don't forget to turn the bell on. Yes, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome so much, and if you're a comeback subscriber, thank you so much guys. So today we are on that episode of storytelling. Yes, so today I'm gonna tell you the story of my life. It just crossed my mind 2 days ago. I don't know what I was thinking about, and I was like, oops, wait, I was once married for 2 weeks. How can I forget that phase of my life? Let's get down to the video, guys. Yeah, welcome back. So you need to grab your tea, you need to grab your water, you need to grab your juice, your wine, whatever, and let's enjoy this video. It's funny, and at the same time it's a little sad because there's a situation that forced me to the marriage. Okay, I don't know, do we call it a marriage? No, it's not a marriage, but it's in that situation of a marriage. Whatever. Yeah, so I have my mug here, Minute Maid. Don't mind me. I love this. I'm not a glass woman. Yeah, so let's begin here. Where do I even start? Okay, let's start to a point where, okay, what led me into getting to this small kind of like marriage thing. And I've told you this story has two sides. It's a happy story and a sad story, but not a happy funny, but I want to put it out in the most funniest side. Yeah, in as much as this emotional side affects me a little, but I won't focus more on that side. But you'll figure out. But I want us to enjoy this story and laugh. Yes, so as you all know, I'm a single mom. I have one kid, a very beautiful daughter, baby. You know her, you probably have seen her on my previous stories, previous videos. If you follow me on Instagram, but then if you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out a big one. So you should just follow me on Instagram and then get to see the other side of me. Yeah, because that's where we post so much stuff. Anyway, now I'm a single mom. I'm not married. I got pregnant at the age of 23 years old, and then I got pregnant when I was 23, but I gave birth when I was 24. Yeah, so I don't know what to call that. Yeah, anyway, I got my daughter when I was 24 years old. That's not young enough, but I really thank God I have a baby. She's really good. Yeah, so at that time, first of all, let me take you back kidogo. I was working in Watamu. I worked there for 2 weeks. Then the heat there, I wasn't used to coastal environment. It was so hot for me, so I quit the job because of the heat. Who does that? Anyway, you can. It was too much on me, so I quitted that job and went back to Nairobi. Going back to Nairobi, I was at my friend's place, so I thought, let me just go to our place that's in Central Province. So I went there. we have a house in Central where no one stays there, but it's within the compound. You know, the African setup where your relatives, they have their own houses just in the same compound, you know. So our own house is just there, and then no one is inside the house now, but the other houses have people, you know, because my dad was not working. My dad was not working from Central, but in another place, so our house has no one, and we're only two. My brother is in another place. Yeah, so I'm trying to hurry up so we can get to the juicy part, you know. Yeah, so I went back to our home. I was alone there. Then there's this time my dad came home for a long leave, and then I went to Nairobi for my graduation. I remember. So when I went to Nairobi for my graduation, I get to meet this boyfriend of mine. We had never met physically, but we were only talking online, WhatsApp, Facebook. We met on
Really, nigga?
we met on Facebook. Yeah. So we became lovers, Facebook lovers, sending pictures via Facebook. I don't think I had a phone for WhatsApp. Yeah, so we used to send pictures via Facebook, you know. So our relationship got so tight, and then when I was going for my graduation in Nairobi, that's when we met physically, and then he took me to their place before the graduation, because I had to go prior, then sleep at their place. He took me to his parents' place. That's where I met his father, his mom, sisters, yeah, and I slept at their place. And then I went for my graduation, came back to their place. Yes, oh my god, my relatives are going to see this video, and I've never told anyone this story. Anyway, it's fine. So after the graduation, I went back to Ushago Central. Going back to Ushago, I dumped this guy when I went back. I had some issues with him, some things that just happened that didn't sit well with me, so I thought I'm just going to dump him. So I dumped him. After like 2 weeks after 2 weeks, I missed my period, and I knew, boom, I'm just pregnant. So I had to go back. Told him, yeah, you know what, I think I'm pregnant, blah blah blah. He just told me, go take a test. Everything was just okay. He didn't deny the pregnancy. Everything was just okay, and that's how I got my first daughter. Now, in the period of my pregnancy, I will, because now I saw this dude is okay. This dude never denied the pregnancy, but she was not there financially, even emotionally, or whatsoever way. So I just thought, let me just dump him the way I just dumped him in the first place. But I didn't tell him I'm dumping you. I just went silent, and I cut communication. So during the 9 months period, I found another boyfriend on Facebook. This guy was so crazy on me. Everything about me was making him so happy, and then I told him, yeah, he knew I was pregnant. Yes, I was even sending him pictures of my pregnancy. He was there emotionally, like totally emotional. That's my bedroom door. He was there for me completely, the way I would have wanted my baby daddy to be there for me. I was getting it from another person. And mark you, we never met with that guy physically again. I don't know what was wrong with me with dating online. Anyway, this guy loved me so much, and having in mind that I share a name with his mom made him love me so much. Even the baby I was carrying wasn't his, and he was so loving, and he was so ready to be the father of this kid. Fast forward, I gave birth. I'm still dating the guy. We've never met. And then he got a job in Now Coast. He was staying in Nairobi, Kikuyu. So he got a job in Coast. Sorry guys. So he came to Coast and he told me, um, I've gotten this job. Till to date, he works at the port. Yeah, so he told me I've gotten this job, but they just started with a salary of 20,000. At that time, I never I never got a serious job. I've never hustled. I was just in my dad's house. Everything is being provided for, and I was yeah. So this is the point. His first salary was 20K, and I was whoa, that's a lot of money. That's good money, yo. Hmm. Wow. So yeah, he found his job. Then he started a life. And he was a mature person. He was I think 28 years, 29, and then I was 24, remember. So that was a mature age to deal with. Unlike my baby daddy, we're age mates. So uh what was I saying? Yeah, so he went to the coast, and our communication was so tight, to a point I was even talking to his mom. We were very, very close. I had his mom's number. His mom is always there for me, but we had never told his mom that we have a kid, because by now we're dating. I have a newborn. He's there for me. He's the father figure at that moment. So this is what happened. Remember, my dad is on a long leave, and my pregnancy, let me just take you back. My pregnancy, when it started showing, my dad started bringing issues, a lot of issues. Yeah, I know any parent will behave the same way my dad behaved, because my dad kept on telling me that I've really disappointed him so much. I've let him down. A big one. First of all, I quit a job. I just graduated, and here I am with a whole pregnancy. No man is claiming, but he has never to date, he has never asked me who's the father to my daughter. Honestly, he's never. So my dad, with all those issues, story for another time. So this is what led me to fleeing from home. When my daughter was 3 months, nikatoroka home. Nikafanya nini? Because the pressure was just too much. The depression was just too much. So I just decided to just go and free myself from this toxic environment. It was just becoming too toxic for me. The negative energy, it was just too much. So yeah, I just left. But no, don't get me wrong, my dad is my best friend. Like I said, any parent will behave the same way my dad did. My dad is my best friend. I swear, you guys, and they're so close with my daughter. I never believed that my dad could ever overcome that character. I was like, is this my dad? Anyway, this is a whole story on its own. So that's what led me to moving from our home. I went to Nairobi first to my friend, a lady. She was also pregnant, and she wanted to know 1, 2, 3 about newborns, nini. And then I'm too young. I don't know anything about this. I'm just learning with my own baby. I have no one to tell me this is what you're supposed to do with this kid. When this kid does this is what you're supposed to do. Some things I'm even learning by seeing my friends. Things like, after you breastfeed the baby, you're supposed to hold the baby up for the kid to burp. I never knew all that, I swear. And after giving birth, no one told me that you're supposed to tie your belly now. So many things I came to learn them later. The things that I was supposed to eat and boost my milk, my breast milk for the kid, I never knew anything. And don't remember, I don't have a job at then. I have no financial help from anyone, because my dad was kinda, He actually said it on my face that he's disowned me. But parents will talk anything when they're mad. Yeah, so I went to my friend to educate him on 1, 2, 3 about newborns, which I didn't know anything, but I shared the little that I experienced with the newborn. The kid is 3 months. What do I know? So this girl started getting toxic. A pregnant woman has so many issues, and I'm also battling my own stuff. I was just going through so much. So I have a friend who used to be in Watamu. She told me, why don't you come to Coast? I'll help you. We stay with you as you look for a job. Then you get a nanny to be watching over your kid, even if it's it's by taking your kid for day. What do you call that? The one that you take daycare. Yeah, you take your kid for daycare as you go look for a job. Yeah, and they can start from somewhere, which I thought is a very good idea. And then she sent me bus fare. This is a very close friend of mine, Maria, and this girl, God bless you. She sent me bus fare to go to the Coast. Now, you remember don't forget this online boyfriend who got his job in the coastal. He lives in the Coast, and he told me, once I get my second or third salary, I can't really remember, I'm going to send you bus fare for you guys to come over. Once I've settled vizuri, you guys to come, we start as a family. So mimi na kierere yangu, the girl sends me bus fare, I come to Coast, but I never tell my boyfriend that I'm coming to the Coast because I was still expecting his first or second salary. He sends us money, we come to the Coast. But then I wasn't ready to tell him that I'm in the Coast. So I start my journey to travel all the way to the Coast. We get to the Coast at 21 hours. Yeah. 9 p.m. And this guy had told me, just tell the conductor akushukishe. What do you say that in English? I'm really suffocating in English. Yeah, so anishukishie Watamu. So I'm there figuring out, I don't know the Coast. I don't know anywhere. So Watamu, it's where you reach to the main city, book a ferry, go to the other side, and then take a matatu, and now go to Watamu. In my head, since I'm in the bus, I know Watamu is just a place where the conductor will tell me, oh yeah, we are at Watamu, now you can alight, So we get to the city. I'm there. There's a lady who was sat next to me. Now guys, I'm stranded. It's at 9 p.m. I have a kid and I have big bags, suitcases. Oh my goodness. And then I'm a tiny girl, with a baby. I've not eaten the whole journey. My baby has been disturbing me throughout the bus. Oh my God. I don't have breast milk. Now these are the sad sides that I didn't want to touch too much too. So this lady next to me, by the Coast people are very friendly. If it was in Nairobi, no one would ever bother about. This lady sat next to me, told me to hand over my kid for her to just. And this idea, I was so exhausted, and the kid is just getting on my nerve. I don't have breast milk, and I know she's so hungry. And I had a phone that was really, it was not a good phone, so it couldn't keep charge for long, so it died at some point. So I didn't have a way of communicating with anyone. So I get to Mombasa, and I'm told Watamu is on the other side. So it's us there. You're looking for for a tuk-tuk for us to go to the other side. The tuk-tuks are asking for 2,000, 1,700. Do I have that money? No, I don't. What time is it? We're heading to 10 p.m. It's too late. You're not in Mombasa. I'm having many suitcases. I think they were like 3. And then I have this baby. Oh my god. Now this lady felt pity of me, and then she was like, no, you have to look for somewhere close, somewhere that you don't have to cross the ferry, Call, do you know anyone else in Mombasa? And here I am. I know my boyfriend lives in Mombasa. I did tell him I'm coming to Mombasa. Hi. So I have no option other than just telling him I'm in Mombasa, and then I start apologizing. I didn't tell him that I was coming to. I didn't want to tell him, because for some weird reason, whenever he was going to send me bus fare, I was just going to pretend that I'm coming from Central, or else I've just been in Mombasa. I know he's going to watch this video, but anyway, I'll go bygones. So yeah, I called him. I tell him, let me tell you something. I know you're going to be upset. I just landed in Mombasa. I just landed in Mombasa, and I was going to my friend's place, but I'm kind of stranded. I don't have enough money to get me there, and it's getting late. So I'm looking for a place to get to, and I thought I should just tell you. And I'm really, 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 really sorry that I didn't tell you. Akaniambia, it's fine. You're my girlfriend, we have so many plans, but you have to explain to me why you didn't tell me that you're coming to the coast. Anyway, I have my job's car. Let me just come and pick you up. This guy was staying in Miritini. I think he still stays there, I don't know. So he's in Miritini. Remember, when you're coming from Nairobi, you pass Miritini all the way to town. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have alighted at Miritini. Anyway, this woman is still there with me. Honestly, this woman is so nice. God bless her wherever she is, because she even bought me airtime and showed me a place where I can charge my phone. Remember, it had died. Yeah, so that's how I got to communicate with this guy, this boyfriend of mine. Yeah. So she tells me, since I'm going to what's this place, Changamwe, and I'm going with an Uber, let me give you a lift. We get to Changamwe, then you get to wait for your boyfriend. Akitoka wapi Miritini, we get to meet halfway, Yeah, so we met, and this is the first time I'm meeting this other boyfriend of mine now, the current boyfriend, face to face. Yes, so he grabs my bags, loads them in the car. We hug, that's the first time we've seen each other. I'm so happy, he's so happy. Reuniting as a family. So, and off we go. This lady, oh my god, hey, God bless her. So we go and settle. By the time we were getting in the house, it was midnight. Yeah, it was midnight. We've not eaten. We just grabbed some snacks on the way. We get to the house, we eat and breastfeed my baby, a good one. Yeah, and we sleep. So that's how my marriage of 2 weeks started. This is the juicy part. That's why I was hurrying the first part. Now you get how I landed into this. I got pregnant at our place. My dad brought issues. I leave home. The biological dad is not there. Now this other new boyfriend is always there for me. I lock home. On my way to Mombasa, the lady I was going to stay with, it happens it's far. And then now I contact this boyfriend of mine and I go to his place. That's how I ended up into his house. Now this guy is not that well off, so I don't know what date I went to his place. It was not financially okay. Remember, 20,000 is no money, and he was just starting a life. In his house, he never had a stove, at least a stove to cook food. He never used to cook food in the house, so you can imagine you were eating from vibandas, buying food. And I doubt if the food was, I'm this type of girl where I'll inspect something if the area is clean before. I have the worst OCD, you guys. So at that moment, I had no option, like totally had no option other than just eat from the vibandas, so long as our tummies are full. Yeah. So there's a time he gave me 1,000 Kenyan shillings. I thought, let me buy basins and buckets, pegs. I don't know if he ever used to wash his clothes. I don't know. So I bought that. At least I can wash my babies. I wasn't able to afford diapers, you guys. I was using napkins. Yeah, so I get to wash my baby's napkins. It's hot in Mombasa. My daughter started getting the boils for heat. Yeah, it was just a whole process. So it came a point he doesn't have money totally. He started looking for these mobile loan apps like Kinatala, Kina Branch. He coppers from left, right, and center. His father, his mom, he begged money from everywhere. At this point, I'm becoming a burden to him, So I thought, let me just call my aunt. And I never told my aunt I'm staying with that guy. I just told him that I'm with a friend. Now the friend that I wanted to go to her place. I'm at her friend's, and then her job is not that well off right now. Will you kindly support us with food? So my aunt used to send us money for food. It came a point it was just too much, and I told my aunt I just want to go back home. Yes, so at this time, this marriage started having problems, and this problem started this particular day. I'm a cartoon. Those people who know me closely, I'm a cartoon. I have that funny character. I'm so cheeky, by the way. Apart from my side of seriousness and serious business, I'm very cheeky. I just have that character. So it's a character he loves. Everyone that's around me loves that character, but when I mean serious business, I'm something else. You don't just mess with me. So there's this time, Macu, all this time we're staying with him. He never touched me or anything. My all my concentration is on my daughter. Any man will feel jealous, especially when the kid is not yours biologically. You'll start getting jealous. I mean, even those who their kids are theirs biologically, they get jealous. So you can imagine this guy, the kid is not his biologically, he's getting super jealous. I don't have his attention. I'm on my kid. If anything doesn't happen the way I want, or maybe the way it's supposed to be, I get so angry. Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is this time, through that time, he never touched me or anything, because I'm just not there, and we never talk like a couple the way we used to talk on phone. Yeah, because I'm so stressed. I have so much running in my head. I'm just like, oh my god, when will I get a job? And don't forget, my kid by then is like 4 months. Yeah. So yeah, by the way, my phone died completely. Like now it was not functional. And when I was in the central, he had bought me a tablet. So he had bought me a tablet and himself. So we had 2 tablets in the house, and that one was mine. It was meant to be mine. So it's the one that I was using. But before I came to stay with him, that one tablet he used to watch music with. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to grab my microphone because someone is playing music through my window and I can't close the window, it's hot. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so this tablet, he used to use it to watch movies with the tablet. And then when I came, he told me, this is a tablet I bought you, but it has movies in it. So whenever he wanted to watch, he will tell me, give me that tablet, I want to watch.
Wait a minute.
So I kind of felt it's so mean for him to always grab me the tablet whenever he wants to watch. So I told him, if you want to watch, why don't you just put the videos, transfer the videos to your own tablet, and then you can get to watch from there, because I'm using the phone, you know. We have nothing else to do in this house. The only thing we do is just watch. If it's cleaning the house, I do that in the morning. If it's washing clothes, I do that in the morning. There's no TV, there's nothing, we don't cook, there's nothing to do in that house. The only thing I have to do is on this kid, or use the tablet, or even entertain the kid with the cartoons on the tablet. So when you come from work and all of a sudden bring that tablet I want to watch, you know, I felt it was just too much for me, and I was in depression. I was just going through so much. So I gave him this tablet. I don't know, he just saw a message. You know, ladies, you always flirt. No, not ladies, like men will always flirt with you, you know. But that doesn't mean that I'm dating them. So he saw a certain message, and then he took my SIM card from the tablet. He gave me my SIM card. The stickers I had put on the tablet, he removed them and gave them back to me, and attached them to my old phone, which is not functioning at that point. My SIM card is just there. And then he put a password on the tablet, that I won't access anything on that tablet. And then the next morning he leaves and goes to work. At this point, we are at that point, akufukuzae hakwambii toka. So I just started feeling that I'm no longer wanted here. We're just becoming a burden, but basically that's it, you know. So because first of all, I was not going to his place. He had never invited me, but he was so welcoming, you know. And remember, I told that chick, by the way, don't mind, I'll just be staying at my boyfriend's, because we had a plan that I'll be coming to his place in 2 months time or so, you know. So I came early. So this is the most funniest part. I was very naive. I'm so young. All I wanted is just love, comfort, and support emotionally. That's all I wanted, and I was getting emotional support from this guy, a big one, until I started living with him. So it started becoming hell. Now this guy is so attached to my daughter, and I'm not even anywhere close. I don't know, it was a way of getting back to me, because I was always attached to the baby more than him. So he thought the best way is getting attached to my daughter, and my daughter really loved him. It came a point, everything was just too much for me. I told my aunt, you know what, I feel I'm becoming a burden to my friend. Remember, my aunt doesn't know I'm living with a man. This whole thing is becoming too much. Just send me bus fare. I need to just go home. My aunt was like, no, you have cousins in Mombasa. He didn't know. You have cousins in Mombasa. Let me just connect you to one of your cousins. You go and stay at her place. She can have her nanny watching over your kid, and then you can look for a job, you know. So when I got to my cousin's place, I didn't even stay there. I just go to my cousin's place. She booked me a bus to where? To now is it Eastern Kenya? Yeah, Ukambani. Now where my mom comes from. Yes. Are we together until there? I'm not a good storyteller, but hope we can connect, you know. Yeah, so she books me a bus to where my mom came from. And we are still on the topic of my 2 weeks marriage. Yeah, not beyond that. So now this guy, I'm becoming too much for him, and I can really feel it. Like, you don't have to be told, guys. If you're becoming a burden to someone, you don't need to be told. You can see it, and the best thing you can do is just leave that person, leave them in their own space and their peace of mind. So what I did, I was sent money by my aunt, and then I texted this guy and told him, I'm just leaving. I'm going to my cousin's place because everything is just too much. We are not okay financially. It came to a point I don't have breast milk anymore, and my kid is the one suffering here. So you can imagine, I introduced my baby to Weetabix when she was 4 months old. Something that, when I remember, I don't even think I can forgive myself for this, but circumstances forced me to. So my daughter started eating Weetabix at the age of 4 months, but when I got from there, when I started feeding well, I just put her back to strictly breast milk. I text this guy. I tell him I'm leaving, and I will leave the keys at the doormat, the outside doormat. So when he comes back, he can just pick the keys from there and open the door. So he was like, okay, when you're leaving, just make sure you leave my tablet. Remove your SIM card. Like, I don't know, I'm supposed to remove my SIM card. Why the hell would I leave my SIM card with you? Just remove your SIM card and then place the tablet inside the box, and then leave it in my suitcase. And I was like, okay, boo. Don't forget, I'm going to meet my cousin. I don't know where they stay. I don't have a phone. This tablet is the only thing that I have. And remember, you bought this tablet for me. I'm going to take it by force. And there's nowhere you can take me. The only place you can take me is nowhere. Let me just say that, like Sean Arwa. So I packed my stuff, and that's me leaving. I left his place, and I had to go with the tablet because I had to trace my cousin, communicate, and know where they are for them to come and pick me up. Yeah. Yes. Where the issues came from, I don't think I'm able to say. It's this time we were making out for the first time. And then in the process, he hits my daughter. Oh my God, I got so furious. Whoa. You've never seen a woman angry. I was so furious. I was mad. I gave him a good lecture, my friend, and that's how it all began. And he never touched me again. And then things started to be too much, and then he's struggling financially, and I'm here showing him kichwa ngumu, but of course, this is my baby. You hit my kid, you're not even sorry. Okay, you're a little sorry, and you still want to continue with doing your stuff. No, this is the time you tell me sorry, and everything that I've been going through. Don't you think you should be so supportive other than starting to this whole entertainment thing? Actually, I was so switched off for all these other said matters. I was not even there. My focus was not even there. And then by accident, you hit my kid. What do you expect? Guys, don't even ask me the kind of bed. Oh my god, but no, I know why the kid was hit. The bed. Anyway, this is the story of how I was married for 2 weeks. Yeah, so by then all this situation and everything was getting on my nerves, and I was like, no. So that's how I eloped. No, that's how I went after my auntie sent me money. I just went, and I never looked back. And I said to God, if this is the problem that I'm going to face, oh my god, let me look for my money first. Yeah. You guys, have you ever struggled with a young kid? You have no financial support whatsoever from anyone, no emotional support. Oh my god, first of all, emotional support is very important. Hey, I suffered a good depression, a good one, guys. And this story is very funny to me because the issues we were having, they were financial issues, and then feeling like a burden to someone. But of course, first of all, what did I expect? I was going to be a burden to someone because I was not going to their place in the first place. I went to my cousin's place, and that's how I found myself to the Eastern Prophet, anyway, in where my mom came from. Yes, for that and more stories to come, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Jamani, simwe mkibisha bwana. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, this story, this is a story of my life. I think I should do more stories of my life because I have many funny stories and sad stories of my life. Yeah, if you've enjoyed this, comment down below, hit on the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn the bell on so that whenever I upload a video, you get notified and be amongst the first people to watch my videos. Again, follow me on Instagram at Hazel Hazy. Don't forget, that's where we share so much snippets. Yeah, the other side of life, you know. Yeah, because YouTube, you have to sit down and figure out a proper content for YouTube, and it takes time. That's why I'm always on and off. And then, guys, subscribe. Follow my business Instagram at Hazel_wear. Yes, and support my small business, like the earrings that I have on. This is one of my collection. Hey, they're so cute, man. Hey, giving the boss lady vibe, you know. These are so cute. Yeah, so go there, DM me, call this number, WhatsApp it. Yeah, to place your order. We deliver countrywide. Yes. To that and more to come, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thanks for watching till this far. Like the video, comment down below, share it with your friends, enjoy this video, laugh and laugh, because this is a funny video. The sad part of it, I didn't want to touch it more on that. For this and much more to come, guys, see you on the next video. Bye.